Test. Alright, so like I said at the gym, we need to do a makeover of this room. It's so messy. So the plan is to pretty much just have you recording me work. So I kind of want to move this table here, and yeah, because this previous setup I have it's a bit chaotic. Let's go try do simpler stuff. So we already have organized that the ultra wide and the PC is going to go together, so that's going to be a thing. I kind of want to change the desk back to normal. So I mean, look at the mess right now. It's kind of insane. The table is extremely messy. So what we're gonna have to do is pretty much just put everything in a box and kind of organize this because I want to change the disc back to white because we're going to be doing a lot of recording. So, all right, let's do a disc makeover. So first of all, we want to remove everything. So laptop, okay, Razer mouse, cool. I'm gonna have to unplug you, my friend. Deco for the internet. This light can go for now. Luckily, my bed is a good stuff place to put stuff. Okay, this is rusty. All right, I'm gonna move you outside because this one's rusted. All right, is that everything? All this cable mess? Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see. We want to remove this. I want to change the. What does it need again? Wait, is it only held down by these screws? Holy moly! Look at the mess down here. Jeez. Unplug that. Oh my goodness, the amount of cables is insane. Jeez, dude, there are so many cables. I should realistically unplug the main power switch before I touch these cables. My fucking head. Ow. Alright. Alright. Decoy volt. Decoy volt. It's fake. It's not real. Or is it? You don't know. Right, I wanted to change this disc. Just get this over with. Sorry, had to go get gloves. Alright, let's take this thing apart. Was that everything? Wait, that was it? That's what holds the whole thing? Just 4 screws? No, it wasn't. Yeah. Alright, I see. I think that should be it. This was the original board, the original disc, so should be pretty easy on how to put it back because it's already got pre-drilled holes. Alright, dish. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I think disc is secured. So this will be fun. When did that screw fall off? It's kind of scuffed, but I mean, I don't have the right screws, but I don't know where the normal screws are. I need to find the proper screws or something. Yeah, just gonna have to make brand new holes. I can't think of any other solution to the problem. That's what we're gonna do. Just create new holes. Because I lost the original screws, so just gonna have to create brand new holes. See, now that is super secured. See? Now that is not going anywhere. It's secured to the table. Now that is a secured disc. Alright. Now the white disc is secure. We need to think about if I want to put it here or here. Because if I move my thing over here, if I move the disc over here, how would that look? In the then I should have something like here. I'm about to make a huge mistake. Oh, I'm about to make a big. Anyways, this looks kind of good, but wait, when was this attached to the? Wait, when was that attached to the monitor? Wait, how long has that mic been attached to the monitor? Was it just now or what? Interesting. I feel like we should put the disc rack like across. The amount of cables is insane. Oh boy, it's a lot of work. Oh boy. The absolute spider web of cables. Oh my goodness. Huh. Bro, that looks clean. Doesn't that look awesome? That looks amazing. I wonder how that's gonna work, the dual monitor. Cause man, doesn't that look good, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, so sorry. I need to tighten that. Look at that. That looks beyond clean. I can't tell you. Oh, so we got one set up there. Got second set up there. That's actually pretty clean. Now just a bunch of cables and shit. Yeah, alright, let's have a look. It's a factory reset the PC, so there's no Bluetooth connection right now. That's okay. We'll just have to do this for now. It's alright. Alright, let's have a look. Honestly, we don't really need the second monitor right now. It's kind of just there if I need it. So, until I actually need a second monitor, we don't need this monitor. So, that's fine for now. We don't really need a second monitor yet, unless I find a use for it, which probably for streaming and stuff. But for now, we don't need a second monitor at all. Alright, welcome to the little segment where we just clean things up, you know? So yeah, just cleaning stuff up. Now then, let's try keep things minimal. So only use what we need. I still got the consoles. Yeah, the consoles are definitely going to be the annoying part. And for that desk part, we're going to move that stuff as well. But for now, that's such a huge mess. All right, let's shut this down for now. Let's see what we're going to deal with. So no second monitor for now. We probably do need a second monitor. For now, let's just do the bare minimum. So let's grab a box, and we're gonna basically just put everything that is used for gaming, and we can use that later. Oh, there's a screw over here, which belongs here. Probably, and we got a second spare monitor for now. I'm gonna change this because I know I'm gonna bump into it. I just realized that this gap is very small, but that's because this hasn't even actually gone back yet. Alright, well, don't really need this right now. We do need this, so we'll hold on to that. Okay, you don't really need this right now, but okay, never mind what I'm saying. We do need this. We do need those headphones. We do need this. This is the lighting, so we need the lighting. But these are like temporarily, we don't need them. I do need the hard drive. All right, let's see what kind of things we've got going on here. Some cables. All right, so that's something we might need later. Yep, we definitely do need a Mac charger, so we'll connect that over here. What else do we need? Okay, we don't really need too much. If we do need it, we know where to get it. So we don't really need the USB-C. No, we don't need that hub. Okay. We do need this for the lighting, so we'll keep that. What else do we not really need? Okay, let's turn this off. The Xiaomi air purifier is not a need, it's only a want. However, we kind of do need it to a degree, just because to get some airflow. So I'm gonna keep that in the corner, but it's not a really big need. It's just a accessory. Okay, what do we not need right now? This powers up the console. We do need this. This is for the SSDs. So this is a need. I'll put that over here. Okay, what else do we not really need right now? I know we do need power boards, but we'll come around to that later. This is for the Mac Mini, so we definitely need this for the Mac Mini. That's a need. The Xbox controller is a well, if we need to play Xbox, then yes. But for now, it is a no need because I'm not really playing Xbox, am I? No, so that is a no need. Let's put this away. Gotta manage all this cable stuff. So that's temporarily no need. No need. Okay, next up is an HDMI cable. We only need one for now, just for the Mac Mini. So just for the Mac Mini, we'll keep one for the Mac Mini. Alright. So since we already got an HDMI cable for the Mac Mini, there is no need for this one right now. This is for consoles. No need. And this entire bundle right here. Am I breaking the cables doing this? Not really. It's fine. It is what it is. That's for the Elgato capture card. Yep. So all three of these are for the Elgato capture card. So, which means consoles, which means gaming, which we don't really need right now. Put that over there. Definitely might get the PS5 back to 100%. Power board from Click. Don't worry, the main power switch is off. This is kind of just power boards. This is the deco. We definitely need this because how we're gonna get internet. So that's a need. All right, what else do we have in here? USB-A to USB-C. Maybe I'm gonna put it here for now, but that goes somewhere else anyways. This is a HDMI cable. This is definitely for the gaming things because right now we don't need. We already got an HDMI cable connected to that, so this is definitely for the Elgato card or something. Is it? I think it is, but either way, both monitors use DisplayPort, so not really needed right now. I'm actually gonna just put it back in this pile here. All right, what else? Okay, this looks like a. Oh, is that for the power board? Yep, okay, so that's the power board. Next up is this is for the PC, for like the headphones and stuff. Don't really need it right now because we split the two setups, so I'm not really sharing anything right now. This is the Ethernet cable, very, very important. Ethernet cable is extremely important, so got to keep that nice and safe. USB-C to USB-C, don't need that right now. That's the charging one too. Okay, make sure I unplug this. So this is for one monitor. We do need it for one monitor, so we'll use this for the Mac Mini because the Mac Mini has a monitor. All right, what else do we have in here? A USB-C hub. Don't really need it right now. It's USB-C anyways. Might not need it because if we're using the WD hard drive, I'm gonna be back on the PC, so it's USB-A. So for now, we don't need it. All right, let's continue getting through all this mess. It's not very hard because I know exactly what goes where. It's just what is this? Xiaomi wireless cable. Don't need that right now at all. This is the Elgato card's USB-C. So gotta put that into the gaming section. Oh, this is extremely important. USB-C Thunderbolt 5. This is definitely a need. My highest quality USB-C cable in my collection. This is for the hard drive, so need that. Alright, we're nearly gone through. This is also for the hard drive. The only difference is this one's significantly shorter, this one's significantly longer. See how short it is compared to the other longer one? Honestly, we'll just use the long one for now. If I find that we don't need that much, we'll get the shorter one. Next up is okay, this is a spare. Such a mess, but it's okay. We're cleaning it up right now. We gotta vacuum clean the room. We gotta clean the bed as well because yeah, bed's scuffed. This is the additional monitor power cable, which I actually don't need right now. This is a nail clipper, but it's only used to cut zip ties because I know there's lots of zip ties everywhere. All right, I think we've cleared out most of the mess. You can see how significantly. I'm gonna grab these two tools and just put them over. This is another console power, so USB-A to USB-C adapter. Okay, cool. So this is the main plug box. I use this because it's the most reliable. All right, let's manage these cables real quick. So this is a USB extender, which we don't really need right now, considering that I think the main plug can fit. So we'll unplug this. So this is an extender. So we're gonna be using the main plug boss. This one's for like outdoors and stuff, but I use it. So I use this one. It's surge protected, of course. Only thing about this one is that there's no individual switch, but it's an all-in-one dead man switch. Yeah, I turned it off, don't worry. So this is just it's just a heavy duty one man, one switch, powers all on at once, 6 ports. So yeah, so the only thing we really need power for right now is what's always going to be on. PC, that's 1, monitor, that's 2, Wi-Fi, that's 3. That's really all the essentials. Of course, when it comes to like the consoles, Xbox, PS5, bunch of stuff, yeah, then it changes. But for now though, we honestly just need 6 ports is enough. We could always use a different one, like a smaller black one that fits with the aesthetics. But I've always just been using this because this is like the bad boy, big boy. I got more trust in this than the electronic ones because this one's for like outdoor kind of, what is it? It's for outdoor like uses. These are intended for like larger like water blasters and outdoor camping gear, just outdoor stuff. So this can easily do many watts. So yep, we just got it yellow. I don't really care. Just keep it like that. And Ethernet cable. Yep, monitor arm. So those are really the essentials right now. These are kind of just if I ever want to game again on the internet, which we probably will. Probably go back to the PS5. PS5 is like the best. Xbox. All right, so let's put away the things we don't need. So obviously that monitor arm we don't need. By the way, it's broken as well. The reason I didn't use this one is because it's broken. It's got this like, I somehow lost this plastic bit long time ago, and ever since it's always on an angle. It's never going to be straight. So it's not necessarily broken. It's just this one plastic part is missing, but it's extremely crucial because now it would never be like perfectly balanced. So I kind of just don't really use it. All right. Why don't I move you over here so we could have a look at the kind of things we're going to do. All right. Oh, there you go. All right. So we'll go pick up all this trash. Let's see. I'll keep these ones because these two are reusable, bendable, good for cable management, but I don't really cable manage, as you could tell. I don't really cable manage at all. We gotta clean up this place. All right. So let's see. The plug boss. We'll just move it over here. Okay, so this is the Cocoon Ethernet cable I have. It's very, very large, very, very big, but very reliable. The only reason it's long is because, well, kind of need it to be long. All right, so the deco is obviously just gonna chill up here. We'll just have the deco chill right here. You know, he chilling. So put this in number 1. Cool. Ethernet cable is secured. Hold on. Let's see if we could maybe cable manage a tiny bit better. Kind of like that. So this is just the Cocoon. We could always adjust it later, but for now, that goes into number 1. Wasn't there another Ethernet cable? I swear there was another Ethernet cable. Ah, yes. See? I wasn't tripping. Alright. The second Ethernet cable just goes straight to the PC or whatever. So it connects to this. So it connects to the number 2 on the deco. So like so. Just make sure number 1's connected as well. Connected. Alright. We're gonna grab this Ethernet cable. We're gonna put it over there. So the PC's gonna get the Ethernet, I think. I mean, usually I have the Mac Mini having the Ethernet, but I guess we could always have the PC as the Ethernet for now because he is a bigger boy. So Ethernet connection done. Power connection. All right, what else is here? This is the display port for the second monitor. We don't really need that right now, so we'll unplug that. We're gonna rock with a single monitor until we need a second monitor, and if we do, we know where to get it. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So basically 2 essential plugs, really. Oh no, the fucking oh, DJI Mic Mini is magnetic. This is the PC power. This is the monitor power. So 2 plugs, and then of course we have the third plug, which is this. So this is the deco power. Sorry, grab this. All right, so 3 power switches for now is all we need. Of course, a second monitor will use a port, and of course a console will use another port. So it's gonna fill up pretty fast. But for now, 3 ports is good enough. So the PC can only stretch this far. So we're gonna just move this right here. Okay, the PC cannot actually go that. You see how we have to move this further until it's like that. So plug it in like that. If you're wondering why I don't move the PC to here is because when I sleep, the light from the PC RGB won't blind me and stuff. Cool. Let's move all this underneath the desk and we'll have a look at how it looks. Super simple stuff. Of course, we can always plug in the USB-C, I mean, I might just use Bluetooth fully, so you don't know. All right, let's slowly move this back against the wall. I think that's how far we can put it against the wall. Okay, I don't really want to step on that, but the PC cannot go any further. And the monitor gets plugged in. Now, I do understand that the monitor battery shouldn't really be on the carpet. It really should not be on the carpet. It's a bit of a hazard if it's on the carpet. So what we're gonna do is we're probably just gonna end up wrapping it around something. Honestly, might just wrap it around like the leg, like just that. Like just wrap it around the leg for temporarily. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wrap it around something. We don't really. I mean, we could always just put it like this and just wrap it around like that. Honestly, that's probably like the best call right here. Just have it like that. So obviously that requires some kind of tie, which I have plenty of. We're gonna quickly tie that up. Your boy's always ready to go. So I don't. Yeah, usually you don't really want the power board to be on the carpet either. I mean, if I just do that, look, now the power board's not even on the carpet. I could technically just put the power back. I could just do that. I could do that, but I'm gonna just put it like this. Yep, like so. There you go. Just grab a little strap, and then we just wrap it around this monitor battery or monitor power. That's because the monitor sucks up so much power because it's a old ultra wide. There's a lot better ultra wides now. I should look into it, but not really. Don't really need to. Kind of budget here. All right, put that in the middle. I'll just have it like that. so it won't be so we'll put this power, we'll put the monitor power right here and just secure it. Just velcro to my glove. There you go, good enough. Sure, it's kind of, the cables are a bit long, but you know what, it's good enough for now. So yeah, that's that, and then of course we've got the little other power stuff, but the deco should be online now. All right, well, that's that done, I believe. So we've finished that problem. And the deco is not online yet. Oh, right, yeah, the power's not even on. We should probably turn it on now. It's safe to do so. So, there it is. That's the single monitor setup. Very simple. Just power on. That's on now. This should power on now. Yep. Secured. That wasn't secured. Should have been more careful. The deco is orange, so that means it is turning on, and the PC should also be on. Yep, there it goes. Okay, we still got quite a lot of real estate up here, so we'll deal with that later. Of course, it's just probably other consoles. Now, the main other thing is probably, you need a tie so I can pan you. Oh shit, tighten that ball head. You're not very straight, but it's alright. So now it's just this setup here. A lot of it's going to be my camera gear and stuff like that. Again, the gap we have to the door is not very large. So, of course, that means we could always move the disc a bit more that way. But for now, though, not so bad. Honestly, we don't really need this light. I mean, it's kind of just not really a need. Now, of course, for the Mac Mini and stuff, it's fairly easy to power. It's very easy to power. Okay, let's move this fan. This fan was meant for summer, but well, it's not really summer, is it, right now? Still very cold, but yeah. So this fan is kind of just there, I guess. I'll move it under there. So we've got an entire empty space there. We're probably gonna move something over there. This here is kind of just, honestly, we could move this clothing shelf somewhere else. It's kind of in the way. Kind of use it to charge. Like I kind of use it to hold my power banks. Does this make this entire shelf electrical? Uh-oh, it's not gonna zap me, is it? It's where I collect all my power banks. Is this magnetic? Oh, that's magnetic. This monitor stand has been there with me since ever. Look, my little power bank collection. It's gonna electrify all my clothes. Ah, yes, water bottle. So yeah, honestly, that's looking pretty fine. Oh yeah, we should probably get it connected, huh? It's nothing's connected. I want to move this clothing cabinet somewhere else. I think we should move it like, where should I move it? It's kind of blocking the window. I was thinking we just move it outside for now. Yeah, I'm thinking we move it outside for now. Temporarily, but again, we have quite a lot of real estate in that corner there. Got quite a lot of real estate. And the bed's scuffed. Of course it's scuffed. Things, cables everywhere. It's a good desk though. But now, this setup here is very exciting. It's very, very calm. Alright. There's a lot of camera gear, really. That shelf, very chaotic. Alright, what we're gonna do is just gonna move this. We're gonna move the clothes out of here for now. Give me some space. So, I guess we'll do that first. Gotta make sure the water bottles in there are empty. By the way, this tripod setup I made is very good. I'm not gonna lie. You've been recording non-stop with the high footage. Okay. Oh, look at this. This was my old my old number plate thing. Well, it's actually a clone's. I never used it because we're gone. He died. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Too bad the clone died. Rest in peace. He did. Oh yeah. Pretty unique. Can this magnetize? No, it's not. Let's put it in here for now. Alright. Gotta get you moving out of here. I use it for clothes, but you can store things in it, but not sure why there's a lock. Okay, this is probably, oh no, it's gonna be heavy. Why is there an HDMI cable there? Oh wait, I think that's for, I'm gonna transport this cabinet outside for now. It really stores nothing interesting. The only thing it stores is clothes. How heavy is this? Fuck. That is ridiculously heavy. Oh, not really. Oh, there goes the, okay, it's not heavy, it's just awkward to lift. You know what I mean? Like when things are when things are light but just extremely awkward to lift. These gloves give me zero grip. My own hands though should be grippy enough. I was wrong. I was very wrong. These don't give any grip. Shuffle. Don't break the legs. Oh my goodness, I don't even think it could fit through the store. The Mac Mini's, the DJI Mini's trying to connect to the thing. Next time if I move this, I should just take water clothes out. That would be smart. Again, it's not very heavy, it's just, it's very awkward to lift. Alright, good enough, good enough. Alright, cool. So, This here is kind of just a shelf of random bullshit. Sorry, let me get the camera. Yeah, so this shelf here is kind of just a. This is kind of a mess I have here. It's honestly just a bunch of. It's basically just all my like tech that I don't really want. Oh no, I do want. I do need. There's just. It's just a drawer really. Ugh. It's a drawer that charges all my stuff. Should really turn off that power. But I don't really mind keeping it in the corner here. Kind of just a little. Oh, some charges, some of that. So that's kind of just there. I could move it there. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's have a look, shall we? That cabinet there is literally just a 100-watt charger, USB-C, which charges everything I need. I could make this more empty, but I do need what uses more USB-C. This corner or that corner? That corner there's got lots of real estate now. I don't know. I honestly think I'm just gonna leave this here for now. It's kind of got all the charging essentials anyways. Honestly, might just keep this drawer here. So, if I ever need to grab anything like cables and SSDs, I'm just gonna and camera gear. Yeah, gonna leave this drawer here because I've got a more open disk space. Just probably gonna move the disk a bit more. As you can see, it's kind of sitting on like foam. This foam was from the gym. Maybe I shouldn't have it so tall. Maybe I should get rid of the foam. I have an extra piece of wood. By the way, the reason why I have so many of these woods is because it came from a larger piece and I cut it down many times. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This thing really is just extra wood. But okay, first of all, usually before you touch things, you should probably power off the entire thing so you don't zap yourself. Come on, joking, it's not that hot. It's LED, it's not that hot. Oh, it's kind of warm though at the middle part. Anyways, so let's look at the power board situation here. Of course, it's powered off, so we're all good. I'm not gonna get zapped. Don't worry. What is it exactly powering anyways? So this is the power board. It's white. Turn it all off. All right, so it obviously plugs into this light, which is not really, it's not a need. I know we did a whole lighting video on that, but it is not a need, so we'll put that away. These are just bags of things. Bag of gear. These are just chargeable power banks and things. Yeah, so it's not really much. What is this? Oh yes, this plugs into the 100-watt charger, which I don't really mind charging everything in here. It's pretty good. Very handy. Might put it on the top. No, top racks were here. I saw that. It's not very hard. But right now, we got to organize this power board. So, well, first of all, let's organize the. Okay, there's water on this desk. Should probably move the water. I'm just gonna spill and make a mess. Okay, cool. You cannot put anything on this desk here. This is so messy, but we'll sort it out. Very messy. All right, let's see. So let's have a look at what we have. That's kind of falling off a bit. It's all right. All right. So let's see. Keys for the cabinet. I'll put it there for now. Okay. First of all, here is our power board. It's white. Yeah. Okay. This is for the fan. This is for Apple. Alright, so we have a sand size surge protection power board. Alright, let's see what we need to add to it. I kind of want to put this like, where would I even put this? Usually I would just like slide. Hold on, let's first of all move the disc closer to it. You gotta close this gap. Luckily we drilled those new holes in the disc, so now we won't really worry about things falling down. Very nice. Oh, fuck my toe. Okay, there we go. Injuring. Okay, so we've got 6 ports, which is kind of insane. 6 ports is quite a lot of ports. Now, of course, I would probably put this like, honestly, I would wrap it like this. I feel like wrapping it like that would be a lot cooler. But this does stand, so never mind, it's not gonna be cool. Well, actually, alright, don't try this at home, kids. We're gonna hold a power bank while it's active, because we wanna test something here. Gonna plug this in. Gonna turn on the power. Let's just see how high this goes. That is the maximum height, and it looks like the power board has no trouble staying on. So we're gonna have the power board connected like that. So yeah, we're gonna have it connected to that. Gonna connect the power board like that, which means we need multiple straps. Okay. Let's not use zip ties. Zip ties aren't very, oh, they're the strongest, but they, what is it called? The zip ties kind of are a one use. So I mean, zip ties are fine. I just can't be. Maybe I should just get zip ties. But we'll use the Velcro straps for now. These never really let me down, so let's grab it. And what am I doing? I don't think these are long enough, actually. Okay. The straps aren't actually long enough. That's unfortunate. Looks like we actually have to get zip ties. I will be back. We'll need zip ties for those. I don't really know where all my zip ties went. Lower this down so I can sit down and do this. Alright. Ah! I got a break. Alright, good. That's good. That's good enough. Alright. Power off and power off. The reason why I'm kind of jerking that is because that wall plug isn't very. I wouldn't trust it from experience, of course. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm not sure if you could see it or not. I don't really care anymore. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? All right. You're just gonna have to rotate in final production. Hold on. Just. He's falling down. He's falling down. He's falling down. Oh my goodness, he's falling down. All right. You're right there. Think you are. You're right. You're right. You're right. Alright, anyways, how do I do this? I pretty much just grab multiple. These are short, but you kind of just do something like this, get a decent connection like that, and depending on how long this is, which looks like it's long, we're going to use many. Usually you'll just use a big one, but I don't have any big ones right now. Gotta do what we gotta do. So, first one is gonna wrap. Maybe I should have it like this. Let's see if it's long enough first. It looks like it is long enough. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna put it like that. And let's have a little look where we want to put this. So we're going to do that like probably 3 more times just to make it nice and secure. So do the same thing just 3 times. Of course, if you have a bigger zip tie, it would be more better, but multiple works as well. Matter of fact, multiple gives you more angles. Gives you more angles to do. Now, of course, if you ever want to get rid of it, these zip ties are they're not gonna come back. So one use only. So actually, and we'll put it in the middle here. So actually, kind of having it all 4 corners is kind of nice as well because you can tighten each corner. Now, of course, you're gonna cut it later, but for now, we're just gonna add one more. I think it uses like how many is this even using? I think it's using like 4 or 3. Let me check. Wrong way. 3 or 4. I like doing setups like this. It's very chill. All right, cool, and we'll put it here. Maybe I should get more and just put it around. Might put more actually. I'll test it soon. Wait, alright, cool. Now that's done, let's plug this one back in and just have a look at how it works. Alright, let's have a look. Let's watch how it acts. Yep, it actually acts pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna add a extra cable here. 3. It's not gonna fit. You need 3. Just want to make sure this is nice and good. So this cable here will attach it to the leg. So like that. There you go. Let's watch it go back down. Oh, come on, get up. I kicked the tripod. Alright, so look at that, good enough. So the reason why we have a power board connected to the standing disc is so that, because if we have it on the ground, then when it goes up and down, it's gonna pull. So now we can just clip these out. Now we can clip these out, and yeah, why do I use this type of clippers? They're not very good at clip. I can't even get a correct cut. Whatever, we'll cut those later then, huh? Fuck it. I'll cut those later. Alright. Let's look at the essentials on what we need to plug in. We've only got 6 ports, so we're gonna prioritize accordingly. So, of course, the very first port that takes number 1 priority is the Mac Mini. So we'll go plug this into the Mac Mini first and see how it goes. Might just put the Mac Mini over here instead. Might just put it in there. I could use the disc. I could use that disc hole, but I don't really care. Okay, this has got plenty of length, so we're gonna put it here. No, it's got plenty of length. Okay, there we go. Now that is the Mac Mini power. Cool. That's power 1 done. I guess second power would realistically be the MacBook Air. So I guess we'll plug it. Yeah, I guess. So we actually get 2 additional ports, but we only need 1. But so that is for the Mac Mini. No, correction. That is for the MacBook Air. Which for this one, I'm gonna reroute it. I could reroute it to the disk hole. It's still gonna fall down. So doesn't matter. Maybe I'll put it around like this. Make it nice and slick. There you go. You know, like that. So that is 2 ports gone already. Third port is definitely gonna be okay, I'm gonna move this. Up here. We're gonna move the Mac Mini to here. I'm gonna use this is the 100-watt rock rose, so we'll put it in here. Cool. I guess we could turn these 2 on now. Cool. We could turn this on as well. We've got 2 additional ports, which I will most likely save for now. You know, I'll sort this out later. I mean, we've still got quite a lot of I still got another 65 watts thing. That's for like traveling and stuff. And of course, I do have like DGI ports as well, but I don't really need to because this here is 100 watts. So yeah, USB-C is just a mess. Besides that though, I mean, yeah, two more additional ports. Oh my, yeah, we're running out of ports. Completely forgot. Oh wait, we literally ran out of ports. That's kind of insane. The monitor, the Mac Mini can't run without a monitor. So monitor needs a power support. All right, monitor. Okay, we actually don't have many ports now. We've only got one port left, which is not very good. So honestly, we're probably going to end up using the last port as a, what is it? The last port's going to be for another power board because we definitely do not have enough ports here. No way. It's not enough. It goes into the monitor. Cool. And of course, what good is the monitor if it isn't plugged in? So we'll just quickly plug in the it only uses HDMI. HDMI port goes in and the other HDMI port goes into the Mac. No Ethernet cable for you right now. Like so. There we go. Let's test it. And moment of truth. Yep. There you go. That is so clean. Oh my goodness. Look at how clean that is. That is beyond clean. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. The rest of it is just random stuff. Now, of course, we do have space for a console. We do have space for like a console. We also have space for a, but yeah, I mean, that's, oh man, the tripod's dying. No, it's just very tilted. But yeah, that's that. We got two setups now. Got the Mac Apple ecosystem here, all white. So that's for, I'm not sure, Apple stuff. And then of course, if you come over here, we have the Windows setup, which is just a PC. Wi-Fi is working now, I think. And then of course we've got the consoles, which I'll deal with later. Honestly, there's nothing on the Xbox. We're done with that. Nothing really on the PS5, but PS5 would look good on this disc. Got plenty of space. And of course, camera gear and everything is just everywhere. Ah, yeah, the lighting. I'll set up the lighting later. Boink boink. The rest of it is just normal appliances and like, yeah, that's about it. Now, I do need to set up that eating thing. Yeah, do gotta set up that eating desk. It's gonna happen out there. It's gonna happen over there. Besides that, though, there ain't really much to it. I guess one thing we can do is plug in the hard drive. Hello, hard drive. These are the other essentials we need, so it's fine. Hard drive goes into the PC. I want to turn you on. Oh, so pretty. Ah, nuts, I can't. Maybe I should have, like, plugged everything in before I shoved. I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's too close to the wall. I'm supposed to plug everything in first. Ah, yes, and that USB-C cable. Very, very important. Need that. There you go. The USB-C port is purely just for the SSD. The 4 terabyte SSD goes right here. Purely just goes in there. So yeah, those are the two hard drives and SSDs. Of course, the Mac has other stuff. SD card reader. Oh yeah, SD card reader. Can honestly just do that with the PC and stuff. Now, of course, you're wondering how I'm going to charge the phone. Just use a power bank. Again, we're probably going to swap to a Bluetooth keyboard. Don't really mind though. Headphones will be used probably more often at the PC here. So might buy a little hook for the headphones, but I know there's a port. Oh, I'm too short. Can't see it. Gotta feel my way. Gotta feel it. I know there's a headphone jack. Got it. Just had to feel my way through. So yeah, that's the Windows setup done. Of course, lighting's lighting. I'll sort out the lighting, but that's really only for visually the webcam. Webcam. I got multiple webcams now. Got the laptop webcam. I've also got the whatever you call it, Ugreen webcam. A lot of this other stuff is just other charging things. Hey, it's overall though, it's pretty much sorted. Of course, again, upgrades will happen. Most likely second monitor here, which means I'll probably stand a monitor like on the side or on the top. Second monitor is really only for like looking at things. But if I do get a second monitor, I actually don't need a second monitor now that I think about it. Because I have the Mac MacBook Air as a side monitor. So honestly, it's not bad. Matter of fact, I'm all good to go. Now it's just a bunch of cleaning up. So how do I clean up for things that I don't really need right now? You get a cardboard box and I'll show you. Where is a cardboard box? Doesn't really have to be professionally wrapped. You're not really holding anything important. I mean, technically you can do a bit more just to really secure it. Yeah, that looks ugly. Whatever. There you go. Done. So, we're gonna put away the things we don't really need right now, which is this. Power boards and things. Alright, the main, that away. Don't need that anymore. I probably will need it again, but I'm gonna just put them in a cardboard box for now. Probably most likely take them out for content. For now, don't really need them. So, does this even fit? Okay, this cannot close anymore. The PS5 is so big. I will deal with that later. It's only temporarily in the gulag. I'm gonna keep the capture card though with me. The rest of this stuff can go in the gulag. Wow, that is a lot of cables. Well, that's in the gulag. Anything else in the gulag? This can go in the gulag. Well, this goes in a different pile of gulag stuff. If you don't know why I'm not having the mic mini, no, the Blue Yeti is because I could use wireless ones for now. There we go. This is for gulag stuff. We're probably gonna need it though. Power boards and stuff goes into gulag, and the rest of this stuff is kind of just additional power things that goes into gulag, and the rest of this other stuff can be in a different. I don't like these boxes, they're too tall. I like these boxes because they can go somewhere else. So these gulag items are things that, oh yeah, RIP Osmo, he did, but he goes in a different gulag section. They all did. All right, let's see what I want to put into this gulag box. Probably not this. This can go on my collection up here of things I might use later. Razor, Death Adder. What is wrong with this cable thing? Alright, this can be in the gulag. Okay, hold on. The Death Adder can go on the gulag. This is probably going to go on the gulag. Again, I'll just keep this for later because I'm going to connect it to the thing. Alright, what else goes into the gulag? This, all this. Okay, this goes into my data cable bag. This can go on the gulag. What is this? Xiaomi can go on my cable thing. USB-C hub is in the gulag. This USB-C hub's also in the gulag. I actually have a lot more gulag stuff down in the cabinets. Matter of fact. Oh, this is the capture card in the gulag. And the rest of this stuff is just goes into my. I'll show you what I mean. This is my cables collection of cables I don't really use, but if I need them, I know where to find them. It's a very big mess. But it serves one purpose, and its purpose is to hold cables I don't really need right now at the moment. But if ever such scenario comes across, then I know where to find them. So yeah, I'll put all these cables in here. I'll show you how I do it. Just pretty much open it up. Look at that, bunch of cables. Kind of curl it up and stuff. Okay, these also go into gulag like that. Okay. Anything else? This can go in here, this can go in here. What else can go in there? Oh no, these ones are very valuable to me. These can go in here for now, but they're probably gonna get taken out. What other cables are there? No, that's good. That's pretty much all I need to archive. So, pretty much, you just kinda, it's a very big mess, but it'll close. It always closes. Here you go. Romeo done. It's like nothing happened. It's like nothing happened. Just a big old box of cables. What is this? Paper. Alright. These are only for temporarily holding stuff. So this is the main gulag box which I keep near me. The other gulag box goes into a different section of the compound. These are all white Xiaomi stuff. I'll put them over here for now. My little white collection of house appliances. Oh, that's a big gulag box. That's heavy. So yeah, it's really about it. These are for lighting, which we're probably going to use later on to do all of the ambient stuff. But for now, they can chill up here for now. Just my two lights. Cool. So gulag. We're nearly done. What are these cables down here? Hold on. Display port for the second monitor. Alright, look at how organized things are getting. Honestly, things are pretty much well organized now. It's just a little bit of trash and then vacuum clean and then move on to the tech stuff. A little temperature. These are the Pulse Elite headset. How could I forget my vault of money? This has got a lot of money in it. Joking. It's below 10,000. But I could be lying. Look, it literally says decoy vault. Vault is a decoy. Maybe I'm lying. How much do you trust me? So yeah, this is the vault. Honestly, I don't really know where to put this thing. I'm just usually I just put it in like I'll just put it under here on the desk. Sometimes I just use it as a footrest. I'll just use it as a footrest probably. Box in a gulag. A notepad for what do you call it? Notepad for notes. So the chair has got some decent space now. Bag of cables go back into the bag. Look at this, we're clearing out everything. This goes away. That is a gulag stuff. And then of course I've got the bigger archive things. Oh, this I completely forgot I had this. The Yeti mic, rusted and everything. Probably just goes into the gulag for now until I need it again. So yeah, gulag box, very heavy. It's like kgs now. Gulag box, and then I've got. All right, let's have a little room tour, shall we? I might end up putting the white cabinet over there. So let's have a look at the gulag. So we have the shelves of. I should probably show myself here. Here we've got the shelf of tech, which basically just means all my like things for filming on the go, and yeah, so that obviously goes in there. DJI bag, basically just all my camera gear, tripod, yeah, chair. This is for you as well. Again, this is just so that is basically just camera gear, charging gear. Where did I put those really good cables? I put them in the box. I'll get them out later. I need them. So yep, Mac Mini, and that's like the Apple section, I guess you could call it. Simple Apple stuff section. Not really sure what I'm gonna use them for. Honestly, this is probably gonna be for streaming. So I might just stream the PS5 or Xbox when I need to. So yep, that's the streaming setup. Now that over here, we come over here. This is the lock-in setup. I'm gonna call it the lock-in setup or something like that. As you saw in the morning, basically personalized for me. Basically the best ergonomic thing you could do. So this is probably purely for editing, and I'm not sure what else I'd use it for. Mainly just editing personal stuff, but I use the Mac for personal stuff. I use the MacBook Air the most because it's so portable. But this is for DaVinci, and this is just like a Windows ecosystem. Pretty much just split the two ecosystems because before, if you saw my previous setups, they were like combined and it was extremely messy. Of course, this is the Gulag box. That is for a clone. That clone died, but gaming shit. Got lights. Got there's really nothing else to it. It's a pretty basic setup. Of course, we ergonomized it properly. That's gonna be really good, you know? Yeah. What else is there? And of course, we have the bed, which needs to be cleaned now because I've got a bunch of electronic stuff. Got extra light, window, just like air stuff, and that's really about it. The bed's kind of it's just a bed, nothing to it. This goes away, that goes away, gulag, and of course all my clothes are in that one cabinet. If you saw Osmo's first episode, actually I think that was like the first episode of Earthlog. That's really about it. Honestly, that's it. It's nothing to it. It's not very. I don't really have anything personal. No pictures, no art. Everything's digital. Don't really have any kind of like. People have like photo albums and memories. I'm just smart enough to use YouTube as a. I'm just smart enough to use YouTube to store my things. Oh, but the privacy, bro. They have privacy of everything anyway. So cry about privacy and stuff. I already know everything's not private, so might as well put it up online. But for you guys are like, my privacy, my shut up. You have a phone, so yeah, they already know. So instead of just them knowing, I'm gonna let everyone else know. So that's that. And then yeah, I'm gonna start showing off the next part of the compound, which is basically just the gym area and food. I gotta set up that food thing. Huh. I'm gonna have to set up like a little desk in the tripod. Well, it's not really hard. Yeah, so this morning we ate the trout I caught on Monday. I ate half of the trout, bro. It's good to eat. It's basically just salmon, honestly. Can't catch any more. Today's last day. Again, yes. I should probably stand somewhere else so I can show you guys how cool my room is instead of in that corner. Oh, my room's sick. Oh my goodness. What it was worth it, wasn't it? Worth it. 100% worth it. I might move the cabinet back there, but I kind of want to put the cabinet out in the gulag. I'm not gonna lie, the setup is pretty sick. You know, got that Apple ecosystem, Windows ecosystem, Mitre 10 Mega. Wow, okay, yep. Camera gears all in that. Camera gears all there. So yeah, time to just show the next gulag thing, huh? Like I said, I restarted this bad boy factory reset, so I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of tech on that. Yeah, there's really nothing else in this room. I'm not gonna lie. There really is nothing to it. You know, I mean, if you guys want to like come rob me, the vault's there. I literally got nothing else, huh? Matter of fact, if you came and robbed this place, what would you even take? All right, if I came into this room, here's what I would rob first. I would rob the hard drives and the SSDs. But again, even if you rob those, they're already on YouTube. So not really sure why you want to rob these, matter of fact, because you already have access to my YouTube channel. But honestly, if you came in here just to piss me off, you should rob these. Robbing these would probably just piss me off, but I'll be like, fuck. Now I'm gonna have to re-download everything from YouTube. But nothing. This is replaceable. Yeah, I need to put those things in the disk. Yeah, I gotta do that. Besides that, though, if I came in here, what else would I steal? Well, can't really steal the PC. It's a bit too big. Sure, I could steal like the headphones and mouse and keyboard, but like that's only for personal use, not really any resale value. And then if I came over here, if I looked over here, I wouldn't really steal the Mac stuff because that's all tracked. Stealing and stealing Apple devices is pretty stupid if you think about it. It's all locked and trapped. It's so risky that you can't even buy Apple gear on Trade Me and Facebook Marketplace because the person can easily have it iCloud locked and then call the police on you. I bought it though, but iCloud, so it's still mine. So I wouldn't really steal the MacBook stuff either because first of all, these are old. MacBook M3, MacBook Mini, but I mean, you could steal them, but like again, Apple ID would fuck you up, so can't really steal that. I guess I suppose if I came over here is where, if I came over here is where I would steal this is where I would steal a lot of stuff, maybe. Ah, probably steal the power bank, kinda, I guess. I don't know. You want to steal a power bank? You could probably resell it for like $100, but that's all you're gonna get. Ah, yeah, I would steal that. I would steal the blue vault. That's probably like the most highest value thing in this room. The vault. Probably steal the vault. It's gonna weigh you down like 2 kgs, maybe 3. Probably because it's full of coins. On purposely filled it with coins, so it's a bit heavier for you to rob. Uh, I guess you could rob this black case, but again, DJI has the same kind of features as Apple, so I guess you can try. It's quite heavy to steal. And what else would I steal? You can steal the bags, no problem. Steal the bags, steal everything. I don't know. It's nothing. There's nothing in here I cannot replace. You see? You could steal everything here. Honestly, if I came in this room, I wouldn't really steal anything, huh? Most likely, truthfully, if I ever rob this room, I would just scan it, take like take the vault which weighs me down 3 kgs, and then fuck off to another room of the compound. I mean, you could steal the stuff under my bed. Y'all want to see what's under the bed? Sure. All right, let's see how to rob me. I don't really care because it's really nothing in here to. There's nothing in here I cannot replace. Seriously, like come rob me. It's nothing to. What are you gonna steal, huh? What are you gonna steal that I'm gonna be annoyed? The only, like I said, the only things that I'm gonna be annoyed that you steal is my hard drives because I have to re-download it. But again, everything's public, so. All right. You could steal the archive stuff. They're all broken, so resale value is gonna be like 50%. Good luck with that. Probably less than 50%. That's just gulag stuff. Good luck selling those. Nothing to sell there. And then the second one is this is actually another gulag box. It's yeah, it's just gulag. So sure you could sell this, but again, iCloud locked. You could steal this. It's iCloud locked and it's an iPhone. Oh, that's the tripod. Oh, that's where it was. I needed this. Okay, I need that. A hard drive, Kingston. Yo, agents, agents, if you're watching, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here that's worth it. It's empty. And I'm gonna like hide that and stuff, and then they'll be like, oh, "What is in there?" Oh, more gulag cables, paper. Wow, there's literally nothing in here. Osmo's camera, he's dead. R.I.P. Why even have this box? Put it away. So yeah, so just more. These are very old, outdated stuff. They're dead. Well, they're not dead. They're still connected to the cloud. So I mean, I guess you could try. You could steal it if you want. Pretty much, you're gonna have to kill me, but I'm not allowed to die. So I don't know what you're gonna do. Put me in jail or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's literally it. It's not. It's nothing in here worth. I wouldn't even steal. There's nothing to rob here. You're better off just taking me hostage and like, I don't know. What are you gonna do to me? Because I'm not allowed to die. You can torture me. No, it's nothing really to. It's really about it. So next up episode is gonna be, of course, the rest of the gulag. So yep, I think that's really about it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all for chilling with me in the little room remake. It's fun, wasn't it? Remade the room. Honestly, I think it's a major improvement. Just gotta sort out the gulag stuff outside and this big box of stuff. Ah, yes. If I was a robber, I would. Would you even steal a? Would you even steal the consoles? They're old now. They're heavy. You're trying to look for cash, right? That's what you're trying to steal. Well, there's cash in the vault. That's where I call. That's where a majority of the cash is. And yeah, the rest of that's it. Nothing else to steal. Good luck. All right, guess we're gonna start making the second gulag spot. So thank you guys for watching that little log. We'll probably continue the episode or end it there. You are many gigabytes. You already used up like 3 terabytes. Now I swapped to H 2.64 to H.264 because it just took way too much storage. So yep, see you guys soon. Alright. Welcome to Gulag number 2. It's not really much in this place. It's just gym mats and all that stuff. Ah yes. We have the first Gulag machine items, which is mackerel. Little, oh, is it in scene? little nutrients, mackerel. So, welcome to Gulag number 2. This is where you're gonna start seeing me eating food. Got a lot of stuff to do, but yeah, I put the planner here for now while I was moving the stuff in the room. I'll deal with this later. It's a cool little planet in the Gulag. Welcome to the Gulag. I should call this place the Gulag, huh? Again, mackerel. So this is where I store all my goodies. That will last me only a couple of months. No, I'm lying. That would only last me like a few weeks. That ain't gonna last me long. Oh shit, that's heavy. Oh fuck. Ugh. Oh man, that's heavy. Hello. I told you that you would be in a gulag for now. So you can't even close properly. You're so full of stuff that you straight up can't even close properly. Whatever. Fine. Oh, that's the second box of gulag items. Alright, let's continue the gulag stuff. So here's our sorry, the thing's in the way. Should probably move it. Yeah, this planet here is could probably go back into the room for streaming, but for now, I don't mind putting the gulag right here. Ah yes, so that's the heater that goes back into my room later. Alright, so second monitor, cool. We already know the jazz on that. The gulag, I will revisit that when I need it. Alright, so that goes there. That goes like that. Done. Cool, so what else is in this gulag? It's another little deco. Put it right here. Slippers. Ah yes, we do need to put that like shelf. Should probably just put the shelf right here, huh? Sorry, Mr. Globe. I know I'm a globalist. Just gotta move over here. Oh shit. There you go. Spin. That's gonna be in the background. Alright. I think what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put the archive stuff there. I already put the archive stuff there, but we kind of need to make this place a little bit more wholesome. Move this out of the way. Yes, we need a desk. Alright. Think we know where we're gonna. Oh, there's a gun. I need to put that away. Alright, I'll show you the rest of the stuff. So, we have all this junk here. It's not really junk, it's kind of just when we go to trips and stuff, kind of just these are all like the clothing that are just too big and annoying. So I just put them in the archive, the gulag, sorry. Just wherever we go in the future. But right now there's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Absolutely zero place to go. Little escapee bag, That's pretty much it. Just there's a big old camping bag. And of course, this is like all the jackets I own. They're so towels and jackets, all the big stuff that kind of I don't know where I don't have a wardrobe, you see, so kind of just all fits in this box here. That is really it, nothing else. Oh yeah, if that's all full, let's put them right there. And hello, my friend. There you go. There you go. Put that there, and now we have our little, what do you call this thing? Here it is. That's our new. This is basically our wardrobe. So, clothes, jackets, and a bag. An SS bag. What is an SS bag? I can't tell you, unfortunately, but I guess you could use your brain and think of what an SS bag means, what it stands for. So, yep. Ah, yes, I have my assortions of power banks. Give me that back. Assortions of power banks. Belkin's very good, very strong magnets. I'm gonna put them up like this. I'll probably putting water up here instead, huh? Some water. So, power banks on the side. So, whenever we need to go, we'll put them here. Just make sure they're all charged. That one's not fully charged. Yeah, they're all charged. They're all good. Am I electrocuting this? Yeah, I shouldn't be putting them on the front because putting them on the front makes it harder to open the door. So there we go. My assortions of power banks. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. These little hooks, I don't know what they're for. Keys. All my keys are in my pockets. I put them here for now. Magnets. That was for the temperature. That's really it for the gulag. There ain't really much about it. It's just weights and yeah. So we're gonna have to set up a place to eat food, and I'm gonna assume that we're gonna eat food right here. So here's the gulag in full image. You guys have seen the gulag before in the clone's life, so nothing here you haven't seen. It's pretty simple, really. All right, this heater can go back into the room. It's not cold today though. All right, so how are we going to set up eating? Slippers, fuck out of here. Welcome to the gulag number 2. This is where I kind of work out as well, calisthenics, but as for the private videos, you guys don't get to see. Huh. I don't really know what else there is. Oh yeah, right, we're supposed to set up that disc thing, so what do I want to use for a disc? You know what we can use? These are gonna fall down everywhere. Yeah, well, why don't we use this? This is a great. This was literally the disc we took apart this morning too. Oh, I still got the blue Yeti mic cover on it. Let's undo that real quick. Maybe I'll keep it on. I don't know. Wow, look at the damage on this thing. It has gone through a lot. This bad boy has gone through a lot. It used to be a lot longer before I cut it. I actually have archive footage of me when I was younger cutting this inside here. It's just, yeah. So I want to use this as a disc to eat food. You can go under here. Alright, we need to find a disc or something to eat food. Alright, I believe I have found the archive. I found a little disc. Found a little disc. It's a bit short. I honestly I don't really mind eating with this. Don't think it's very stable. It's not very big, but it's not like our plates are very big either. I don't think we're gonna use this disc. We might just cut it up and stuff, but oh yep, no, it's not gonna work. Well, I don't even want to try. Should I even try? Ah, that's not gonna work. Plus, it's not like we eat much food anyways. Why don't we just? Why not? I guess we'll use that. This can be a little background thing as a reminder to everyone that this was the old disc. It's like a little lore piece. Be like, hey, why you got a nice looking wood here? It was part of my disc. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Alright. Now we basically just need a little chair to eat the food. I don't have a little chair. Do I just sit on the ground? Is this tall enough to just eat? I don't think it's tall enough. It's too tall. Yeah, I can't like eat it. Um, alright, well, we'll sort it out. Should just bring like a little camping chair, a foldable one. Yeah, should bring like a foldable camping chair and just eat it. Our dinners, I mean, our food segments are gonna be like prison, huh? I mean, I don't really care. It's like Truman Show. That's the whole point of the show. This whole video is about Truman Show. Lighting, the lighting should be alright. I don't really care. I could use that lamp and plug it into that and then shine it over here. Ooh, that might be good. We'll see after the first eating video test. There's a light right above me anyways. So we need a little camping chair. A camping chair and we're gonna eat food right here. Oh man. I have a whiteboard as well. I have a whiteboard. I do have a whiteboard. This is like a little, I kind of like this little gulag area. It's kind of, maybe it's because I recorded everything, so it feels a bit personal now. You know, I do push-ups here, squats, abs, shoulders, and yeah, usually I'd have the dip machine outside. You guys already seen that. This is so cozy. I could just chill right here. Of course, I can't really. Okay, nice and cozy here though. Yeah, let's go. Let me go find a chair. I just stubbed my toe, so I'm in extreme pain. Okay, well, I found a chair. Hey, I know it's been quite a while since I appeared, but there we go. A Minecraft chair. A chest. Oh, yep, that'll work. That'll do just fine. Sure, the table isn't very stable. It's actually kind of at an angle. My food's gonna fall down if I... It's gotta be a more stable option, because my food will fall down like that. No joke. I feel like I should eat it lower. Yes. Of course, when I do the food, I'm just gonna lower the camera tripod thing. But for now, though, we can start eating some food on camera and talking. I mean, not really much to talk about. There we go. It's a bit dirty, kind of, not really. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we just, you know, water can go on top of that, you know, and you know, picking this up is pretty easy. All I gotta do is just grab this and just chuck it over here. And then just, you know, fold this and just do that. There we go. Gulag's looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Righty ho, ladies and gentlemen. That's really about it. The slippers can go, I don't really care. All my water will go here on the thing, you know. All my water bottles, you know, all my water bottles can just go on top of this. Yes. I still got like random pieces of wood from... I guess they can go on top of here. That's probably a really stupid idea, because I'm going to end up putting it like this and it's going to tip. No? Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, okay. I don't think that's going to be a really good idea. I swear that's going to fall down. No? Okay. Hold on. Oh my goodness, it is so bright outside. Yeah, so this was the wood from... Wait, is it still recording or... It is? Yeah, so this was the piece of wood from this morning that we cut. It's not fully sanded, but it'll do. I reckon it'll do just fine. Little piece of wood right there. Looks pretty alright. Everything's going good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the gulag for you. Let's have a room tour, shall we? Oh wow, it is so bright outside. Man, you can't even see anything. It's like so bright. Someone needs to fucking... This curtain's always breaking. Righty-ho, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the gulag. Finally, you get to see what the gulag looks like. Of course, we've got our prestigious globalist earth ball as a background, you know. And then, as you know, we've got a little table here, so we could start filming ourselves eating. Straight up lore table right here. Lore. This will change every now and then if I need to grab something from the gulag. So this is the gulag area. Welcome to the gulag. There's only half of the actual gulag room, but the rest of the other half is kind of no need to see it. It's got like weapons and like things that'll put me in jail. Anyways, so you know, gulag section. What else do we have here? You got a bag. Got jackets. All my puffer jackets. You know, collection of power banks. Absolutely beautiful. The clothes. We've seen this already. Right. Oh, sorry. You know, it's clothes. You already seen all the clothes before on the first episode. that's the wardrobe right there for the gulag. Now then, come with me. We're gonna go the rest of the room. So as we come in towards the compound room, we have the beautiful PC. Cables that I have to organize. Alright, let's continue doing the final tour before I stay in here for like hours fixing things. Now, if you come over here, we've got the lovely bed of clothes. I'm gonna fix all that. Alright, come along now. We'll move this chair out the way. There we go. Come closer. Alrighty. So what else do we have? Yep, so we've got the PC set up here. Got the monitor, headphones, basically DaVinci audio, no, just video editing, maybe StarCraft 2 in the future if we do that. Now if you come over here, we've got the, here's the Apple stuff. So Final Cut Pro happens here, some more video editing if I don't want to do DaVinci. So MacBook for MacBook Air, Mac Mini. Then we got a bunch of camera gear and a bunch of tech gear, power banks, tripods, cables, USB-C cables, power banks. Is this done charging? Wow, that charges fast. It's already 100%. I thought I lost it, but I found it. Okay. That's really about it. There ain't really nothing else on this thing, you know. These bags are mainly empty. They're just carrying bags for, like, pretty much how this system here. This system pretty much works like this. All right, we're going on a trip. We're going on a trip. Let's see. All right, what kind of trip is it? How long we staying? Alrighty. All right, we're going on a trip. All right, we're gonna go what, shopping or something? All right, let me get a mini tripod. What else do we need? Oh, yep, power bank. Yep. Oh, we need some cables. Yep. Oh, we need some SSDs. Yep. Oh, yep. SSD, phone. Honestly, I'll just take the whole bag. This is mainly for a different, like, scenario. Oh, it's very warm. But it's fully charged, though. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could buy the base charger for this thing. You know, the only way I got this was from, like, a sale. This was, like, very cheap compared to what it actually costs. Like, this thing, original price cost quite a lot, where it's not worth it. But somehow it's on sale, and there was, like, a tech reviewer that talked about it and was, like, praising it. And I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty good. Charges really fast, 100 watts. So far, so good. It's pretty reliable. So, yeah. Get the base charging station, but I don't really need it. The only thing about the base charging thing is that it's like wireless, but like, how often do I charge this? I just plug in the USB-C cable and it's done. Yeah, let's continue looking at the room. My bad. Got distracted. And there's nothing else in this room. Nothing else in this room besides clothes, which I have to fold, a bed, and like home appliances that I have to sort out. So, yeah, welcome to my prison cell. Ooh, what a save. What an absolute save. Tighten you up. There you go. So, welcome to my... I should put you over like here or something, huh? Whatever. Anyways, welcome to the room makeover. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You saw how messy it was at the beginning of the day. We spent many hours fixing it up, and here's the result. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with this thing. We changed it. We removed a lot of the gaming stuff and put it to good use. So, that does that. This does that. And then we've got the gulag outside, which does that. So we'll be eating food there and everything. Honestly, this is good. Welcome to my prison cell. We are under house arrest after all. So, yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, it's just lighting left to do. And again, of course, when the room's gonna slowly adapt every now and then, because I'm very highly likely gonna put a second monitor on here or have a second monitor here. I'll see how it goes. Might buy another monitor arm. Honestly, I kind of like this monitor arm that I use here. I might honestly just buy another monitor arm for here and have a dual monitor setup. So whenever I want to do Windows ecosystem, I just do it right here. If I want to do Final Cut Pro, I just do it over there. If I want to stream, I'm still deciding between this or that. Most likely, it really depends, but we haven't done a gaming stream in a while. And then for the bed, hey, you know what? For the bed, you never know what kind of footage we get from the bed. It's messy right now, but you know, it is what it is. Honestly, that corner there, this corner here is probably going to be where you live. I'm going to just probably put my tripods here. Put my tripods here. Maybe, yeah, I got nothing else to put here. It's just a corner of lights, fans, heaters. There's nothing else to put. Maybe a microwave. Microwave? Why would I put a microwave in here? That's a retarded idea. Why would I do? I wouldn't. Sorry. Don't know why I just said microwave. Think it's because if I'm eating food, no, I just bring the food from the kitchen to the gulag. So yeah, there's really nothing else to it, huh? Oh wait, yeah, like there's like I guess there is some things missing, huh? Like paper files and like where'd all my old schoolwork go? You know where they went? All those files and schoolwork and school books and everything. I'll tell you where they are. They're in the sky. They got burnt to a crisp. I burned them all. I ignited them. They're all gone. All the files and paper, everything, they're all dead. There ain't there ain't zero paper anywhere. And any kind of important like information, they're in the fire as well. Because everything's digital. You should know that by now. Everything's digital now. You just gotta hack me. You already know everything. Okay, what am I saying? Sorry. Distracted again. Anyways. Welcome to the room. Dude, this room's sick now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with the results it did. Pretty happy with the results. Definitely, like I said, second monitor somewhere down the area. The gulag will not really change much. Gulag barely gets changed. We're gonna be eating a lot of food in the gulag. When it comes to food preparation, I'm not gonna really do food preparation on camera much. It's kind of just, here's what I'm eating. I look like a prisoner. Done. You know what I mean? Clothes I'll fold later. Yeah. Overall, not so bad. I'm not gonna lie. And then, of course, in the future, when we get more of the abs, I'll show you the gulag room. Oh, this is good. It's great. Only thing left is the outside. I rarely show you the outside because I gotta do like fish stuff and things like that. I'm not sure if I want to film that. Well, I would film it, but I'm not sure if I want to put it on YouTube. Okay, well, I've got hundreds and hours of footage. I've got well over... I think I've nearly got 12 hours of footage. Oh my goodness, I actually think I nearly got 12 hours of... Oh my goodness, I actually have 12 hours of footage, nearly. We started at... Oh my goodness. We're at least like 10 hours of footage. Oh no. Okay, whatever. See you guys next time, I guess. It's gonna be a long episode. Long episode, maybe I'll split it. Yeah. RIP to my hard drive. It's gonna be filled up quite a bit. Alright. It's enough. I think we're done here, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all for being here. Guess it's time we pack things up now. Bye-bye. God damn it. Where's the robot? Where's the maids?